Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening to everybody. I'm very happy to see all of you. And then tomorrow is our Burmese New Year Day, very special day for us. And also within this few days' time, people are trying to do good things. There is our culture as well. All of you also might have that. Everyone, changing, the end of year, transfer to New Year, okay? So the time. Many people like to hold something, dana, sila, bhavana, to support our karma, build up our karma to be very, very good. And then we're trying to support in this way. So in your country also we have that, no? And also we're trying to pay respect to the parents, teacher, like this. So in this way we try and go to the monastery, doing dana, and make it a precept. Some practice of meditation, and in this way we all have been trying to do it for many years, So 1 year very fast changing, year end, then the next year come in. So you can see, we can say, 1 year I'm getting older and older, not younger and younger, always getting old, 1 year by year, In this we also can contemplate, 1 year finished already. So this last year, I have done a lot of good karma, good things, and you will be happy. When you contemplate back there, last year, the whole year, I didn't have much good karma, I didn't do a lot of wholesome things, always had angry, always had desire, and the kind of things happen, we are not happy. In this way, once we contemplate that roughly we understand what we had done, we can recall within 1 year, okay? Not so many years, 1 year first, okay? So within 1 year time, we can recall everything good or bad, what we have done, okay? So how we have done good, we will carry on coming next year, and from tomorrow onward, New Year. Then we will try our best to support our karma the whole year. We will be mindful, and day by day, where early in the morning, every day, not only 1 day, every day we will try next year, okay? Early in the morning, when we wake up, even lying on the bed, we will say metta to ourselves to get relaxed and peaceful. Then after that, we will say metta to the whole family, our family. Then after that, we will say, the whole Myanmar, the whole nation. Then all overseas, all our friends, Dhamma friends, meditators, all the donors who are really supporting all the time. And also everybody to everyone, Even whoever that we don't know, also we will send metta. Then you will feel a special feeling in you. The more you send metta to others, the more you will get energy, the more you will get power of peaceful and happy feeling. Some more, if you're really happy on that center of metta to others and yourself, can get concentration also. So we can practice from metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha, or we can practice until third jhana, like upekkha until fourth jhana. Even can get good concentration, So when we get a concentration, already how peaceful in our mind, no more suffering in our body, our mind peacefully we can stay, very calm, very quiet, we don't have vibration, So if you don't meditate in this way, if you don't contemplate to get peaceful in your, as soon as you wake up, I have to do many things, I have to do this, I have to do that, you are worried, and you are rushing, and not so good for your body, and also not so good for your mind is not happy, don't feel relaxed, That's why I just want to encourage to all of you, as soon as you wake up every day, early in the morning, don't walk out first, just lie in position, just meditate about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, can meditate like this, Then you can sit down, that is good, Sit down position, That is very good also, So we can do that. After that, trying to make it, today, the whole day. After this, I will try to get the preset, 5 preset. I don't want to break the 5 preset for today. So it is also kind of, the mindfulness. And we support what we need to do. Mindfully, we are thinking for the today, Today, I have some metta. I also will give 5 preset. You can get 8 preset at the best, It's very difficult for the, so working life, then, okay, I will give 5 preset, okay? Then today, I don't want to break the preset. This also holds something, Mindfully, you remind yourself, I have to do that. If I keep that, I get good karma. And I will be more mindful and creating that beautiful mind in this way, okay? So you're trying to do that. For us, also the same. Then after that, for the meditator, we had to think for meditation, sitting meditation, walking meditation. That is our duty, okay? For you, if you have some activities, if you have time, you also can meditate after taking the preset. About 1 hour or 45 minutes, you also can meditate at home, And then you also trying to do that, I want to meditate Anapanasati. For a while, just one day had 24 hours we have, For yourself, just take 1 hour, centimeter and meditation for 1 hour, So this 1 hour will really support for your life, Not only peaceful in the mind and body, creating good karma also. So then only you will feel more beneficial for today. And I have done so many good things, So then after that, I want to meditate. So you meditate. Then need the metta anapanasati. Slowly, because you have some metta, your mind peaceful. In breath, out breath. You're trying to do that. In breath, out breath, again. Kind of meditation, So in this way, so you are really happy, but with the breath, sure you will get concentration. So if you have concentration, you know already, okay, listen many times for that. So I don't go very detailed, So in the end, you will get concentration, you will feel happy with the breath, your mind don't want to think about other objects, only want to focus on the breathing on it. That is, we can say the concentration, for Anapanasati. Slowly you will feel happy. The feeling of happiness will help you to very light, very comfortable. I did explain the day that after for a while, you will get the breath become very soft and very gentle. The sattva will happen. After sattva, you will start to see the color, the sign of concentration. So we wait and did the qualifying nimitta, the sign of that. So after you get a qualifying, bright, transparent nimitta, the mind can concentrate to that nimitta, and then you can enter jhana. The first jhana to 4 until 4th jhana, you can meditate at home also, okay? So why we need to meditate until we can get jhana? So the jhana mind absorption, the mind is so pure and so so peaceful mind, When you enter jhana, you don't have suffering in your mind, you don't feel unhappy, you don't feel worried, So quiet and positive, and a beautiful mind, and then energy is coming up. We have the thought process, the mind we have all the time. Our mind have to contact with external or internal object. After we contact, we have the feeling, roughly we understand about that, okay? All the feelings, sometimes good, sometimes not good. Why? Because inside, our mind is really not happy. Whatever you contact, you're very not happy, all the negative feeling, If your mind is peaceful, and then whatever you contact, even enemy you look at also, easily you can let go, easily you can forgive, because of your inside. Inside you are happy, and because of inside of your mind peaceful, very calm. Then because of that kind of mind, then whoever you contact, so good, you don't feel negative. Every time you like to think positive, you want to help them, you want to do the beneficial for other people, the kind of feeling arises. So that is beautiful mind, is very, very good for us. The Buddha also encouraged us to meditate. Why? We so much worry, everybody, we have different countries nowadays, you all know, right? The day I did explain that, the condition of the suffering, the suffering who had the body and the mind, we had to face the suffering. So many people doesn't want to get suffering. We want to be free from suffering. That's why we are looking the Dharma, how we had to make it to be freedom, how we want to make it to be free from suffering. So different ways we are trying to do that, So many people think, if you don't have money and you have nothing to eat, they're also suffering. Physically get suffering, the mind also suffering, you worry, And then someone sick in your family and you also worry. Many things, whatever you want, the desire there, if you're not successful, cannot fulfill that, you are also not happy. Because not only you, in your family too, you want to fulfill it and they are happy. But sometimes you can't do it, you're also suffering, they are also not happy in this way. So the suffering will cause so many different directions, will come to you. Sometimes physical pain, so they're also not happy. So we want to overcome in different ways. So we try which one it really can protect our mind, not to get any danger, not to get any suffering, unhappy. So we try the best way from our experience. Until now we are nearly 60 years old. So we also have so many experience. We also not perfect, Sometimes we're fat also. So a kind of unhappy thing arise, too much pressure arise. So how we should overcome about that, So we try in different ways, So there's sometimes okay, sometimes not okay. If not okay, sometimes easy. Also can get unhappy and angry also sometimes when you want, you can't do it. Unhappy. So the best way in the end, we trying to observe our daily practice and also the nature, Then after that we slowly understand nothing can control. We can't control everybody, We can't control even ourselves. Our mind also not stable. Up and down, comes and go. The nature of our thought process very fast. Now you think positive, good, but after for a while not happy with this object again, and you get boring again. So boring, you don't like it. This life feeling appear. So you don't want to associate with this thing for long, in this way. When you look at it, also not happy in this way. So in the family, the couple, they love very much before they marry, After marriage, 20, 30 years old, sometimes idea different, A lot of argument also can happen in the family also. So the time also, you are not happy. Although in the beginning, okay, then slowly this life feeling, argue feeling happen. So sometimes divorce, because cannot take care, cannot communicate well, cannot forgive the mistake to each other, and then think that, I'm right, you are wrong, and there will be problem. And then the problem is non-stop. Because of their thought and the mind also not happy. Because of family problems, so if you cannot settle, you feel unhappy, and not only unhappy, violence spread to the external. Who's you associate, you don't want to talk nicely, and you get an emotion. So when this thing, all we can see slowly. Even our mind also difficult to control. How we can control other people, When I was young, I started to teach meditation since about 28 years old, I started to explain the meditation at Power Center, also with Power Theology. Then after the overseas, we met many students and many meditators from different countries, different nations, So from my experience, but I felt very, very good with everybody, Really from my heart. I didn't feel any enemy or dislike feeling to anybody. I felt very happy to go everywhere. But the problem is I'm the ones that very, very, I can say that very strong character, because I like to push people, Since I was young, I want the meditator must be successful within this. Okay, in the beginning of teaching, we always do the 10 days retreat. So I always put it in my about 200 meditators in one class in Asia, So that, now today we start, okay, the first day they will be a bit sleepy and again one of them might have. So that's the first day, okay, let them relax, I don't want to say anything. So, okay, when I see a meditator is sleepy, I can still take it. I can let go, okay? So come into the second day, third day, so slowly can overcome our sleepy, but the wandering is problem. So the wandering will keep on disturb to the meditator. So when I ask the interview time, how long can you concentrate? Someone say the 5 minutes, someone say the 1 minute, someone nothing. So he told that less than 1 minute. I can't control my mind, Sayalay, less than 1 minute, my mind go everywhere. In the beginning, okay, I said, okay, encourage them. Okay, don't worry, keep on trying. Sure, you will be successful, I did encourage. Then after that, 4 or 5 days, stay, they say that, I can't concentrate for 1 minute, so I'm not happy, I was not happy about the answer, from student, because in my mind, I thought, okay, the first day can sleep for a while, okay? I don't mind. The second and third day, they had to control. Wandering come in. Wandering difficult to control. Meditate. After for a while, okay, wandering come in. Desire. Okay. Too difficult. Not happy with roommate. Sometimes, the roommate also problem. Because we had to share many people in one room, the roommate also problem with meditator in between each other, and also the wondering about worry this previous one, the business, the family, all unhappy things were coming into you first, and many worry, so many wondering will disturb you. So the kind of wandering happen very difficult to get anapana object, because anapana breathing object so subtle, so soft, We have to be very, very carefully and have to watch. So I did explain. Your mind had to control the mind, focus in this way, okay? Cannot think anything. You cannot use metta, loving kindness to join with your breathing together. I've been pushing because I want to get good result from meditators after 4 or 5 days, So I will be pushing, If they can get about nimitta or concentration, as soon as I went in, then if they are quietly, they are happily, their face very stable. If they can concentrate, I feel very, very happy, So I want to control, and I want to give more meditation, the instruction, and also want to explain more to get more the more good result. This is what I did. So always pushing. So most of the people are also very, very good. They also follow. So then from many of the retreat, most of the people, they got the nimitta, but after they got nimitta, some people relax and talking to each other, In the beginning, they try hard. They got the nimitta, after that they like to talk each other, discuss each other, my nimitta is like that. And the next they drop again, So then I was a bit unhappy to try, how come like this? They already seen nimitta, how come they drop it, They are not mindful enough, So in this way, so that I like to push, and then the end of the retreat, I want most of the people must get nimitta. That is my intention. So I've been pushing too much, If they cannot get concentration and they have a lot of suffering or unhappy, so I felt a bit not happy. That is in the beginning when the first 10 or 20 years of teaching, Always I'm pushed. Some meditator was not happy with me, Because Sayalay always like to push us, But my intention is very, very good. Why? If you have experience only, you don't feel suffering in meditation. You will be very, very happy, can sit longer. Before you go home, I really want to get the kind of experience. So after you got experience, when you go home, you like to meditate. You don't feel suffering. If not, you will always feel that meditation gives us a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. That I don't want to feel you in this way. That's why I'm pushing, But now slowly, when I'm getting old, then after that traveling, then slowly I understood that, I also want that not only nimitta, not only jhana, I want people to come to the long retreat. I want them to get the not only nimitta, nama, rupa, dependent origination. The Buddha said that if you want to be a Sotapan, enlightened, we need to practice the Four Noble Truths. So for this Four Noble Truths, 7 days retreat is not enough. We need long retreat. Long retreat means 1 month, 2 months. Then after, I want all them to come, all the meditators to come and meditate. I build meditation center, a few places in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Malaysia, and Indonesia as well. Singapore also have foundation, So in Myanmar also, I want them to come and meditate. I want all of you to get jhana and this sort of thing. But sometimes they are busy, Oh, how we can control, we can't control anybody, we can't say anything. Oh, you must come. Some people are not happy, But our intention is good, no other bad, don't have any bad intention, We just want this. Or in the end, slowly I understood that, I cannot control, I cannot change other people's mind. Then so when time's right, if their karma is okay, they might come. Then they will practice, So this is because I feel gratitude. And you're having always supporting all the way so many years, As well, even nowadays, even I don't teach meditation, we are difficult condition to do retreat. So although we didn't do retreat or not given the Dhamma talk also, still the people support us, you're having very kindly support. So I feel very appreciate and really gratitude there. That is where my duty that, of course, we are not perfect. We don't have much Dhamma knowledge, but I still like to support back and gratitude back. That's why if you come to Myanmar, I will be very, very happy, But I can't control, okay? Then you also need to arrange yourself, But I just want to explain that sometimes we also had that kind of pushing mind, and sometimes a kind of unhappy also can be happen, but we trying to overcome, to contemplating as well. We're trying to do the best way that when suffering arises or by any different condition. So we trying to enter in about the concentration practice. As soon as you enter the concentration practice, the mind totally change. Unhappy cause will be disappear, then all the happiness immediately can come in. So we don't feel unhappy feeling for a long time, No need to get angry, no need to feel disappointed on the thing about bad or negative to the other people, because concentration mind help us. That is the best way, to change our mind, unhappy to happiness, and suffering to the happiness. Not only that, if we can do the highest one, concentration, sometimes you need to be up, The highest one is contemplating about Vipassana knowledge. That is the best, Because Vipassana, if you have Vipassana experience, whoever that you look at it, you can break down immediately, and you can also do it impermanent suffering nonsense. So immediately you can break down on that object. That is the best. So you don't feel about who is he or she, or who is the enemy, or that you don't feel that. Immediately can let go. In this way, we had to do that, So not only that, everything we can contemplate, the properties or the relatives or many things, whatever you have. If you can do Vipassana, so easily can let go our understanding of I and mine and who is that. So if we don't have that thought, you can break down that. Every moment you don't have to suffer. You don't have the thought that, why? Because this is why it happened like this, and then why I got an aging, why I get sick easily, You don't bring to yourself, and you don't like to bring in your family. Why you cannot do good business? You will not bring to other people, because we're trying to contemplate about the cause and effect also. Although you're trying so hard, sometimes cannot be happen. Your expectation, okay, I want to be successful and the highest level, 100%, I want to be a perfect. But whatever we want, it cannot be happen, sometimes totally different. So that thing happen, you should not blame yourself. Many people are like this. What we want cannot get. We like to blame ourselves. In the family, what you want, they cannot follow, and you like to blame your children. You like to blame your husband, your wife, like this. So all the causes of the suffering and unhappy, and based on ourselves and our relatives or our family. So internal, external, and related. If you are alone, you don't have much problem. And with the family, because of different mind, had to communicate together in one place. So that's why it can cause many problems by the together. If you have Dhamma knowledge, if you have metta, how many people together also okay, no problem. Okay, so I just want to mention that don't blame yourself, or if your family has some problem, or you need to discuss, you need to forgive, and you need to support. Don't look at it always mistake or unhappy thing. Trying to think about positive, and a positive to support. And you have metta, you sure like to support if they are suffering. You want to release, you want to help them, you want to happen, you want to help for them to release what they are suffering. That is metta. So we train meditation like this, not only just sitting, So we trying to overcome that, trying to learn how to be happy in our mind by concentration, by Vipassana knowledge. And then slowly, if you are practicing by Vipassana, in the end, we like to do the second noble truth, The second noble truth always like to find out the cause and effect, But Buddha always encouraged that. In the previous time I did mention that we all always like to watch about in the past what kind of karma we have done for this present, Present condition is relatively past, Just now I did mention that you want to have the best, you want to get perfect. But sometimes very easily you can be successful, But some are okay, easily can be successful what you want. But sometimes like just now, it is difficult, cannot. Why? In the past, sometimes the past and the present, connected. Some people have a lot of good karma if they might done in the past, good thing they might practice. So for that kind of people, whatever they want, sure, very easily can be successful. Education also the same. No need to learn, no need to study so long. Within short time, understood that in this way, understand easily. That's also past parami. And the business, so whatever you do, everything within short time you can be successful. Also in the past, they had done a lot of dana, generosity. That karma will produce that. All the wholesome karma support that. Now you are very peaceful and you get everything like this. So after understanding about that, you don't like to complain in your family. Why you are like this? Why you are like this? Why you are not successful? You don't like to complain because you just contemplate. In the past time maybe they didn't do properly or they didn't have much about good karma. That might be happen like this. So when trying to understand to other people, don't look at it negative, Trying to understand with positive. Okay, if like that, how I shall help the people, to them to get released from their suffering. In this way, So then slowly in the society, you will be positive and happy. How many people live together? 1,000 people. Okay, no problem, And you will be happy also. And you will be more unity and energy. You will feel, if everybody think like this, positive, so you feel safe. They want to support me, you will feel that way, So anything that happens, they will support me. If I'm sick, sure they will help me. Then you have the positive thinking, If you are alone, sometimes you don't feel safe. If I'm sick, who will take care? If you don't have metta, sure people will not care of you, okay? Although 1,000 people stay together, you're always angry and you're not happy, always fight with people. So people don't like you, so people don't want to support you. Understand this? You understand about that. That's why, so when in the society, we really need positive feeling and understanding and supporting each other. Then only slowly you will get there. So you will understand all this is the cause and effect. Yes, all the condition good because in the past I had done a lot of good karma that supporting me. The now present is everything get good result happen to me. So in the future, if we want good, Of course, sure, already present have to be good, So we were trying in the present. Kita dana sina bhavana. We're trying again, accumulate every day. Then you will be slowly safe. Safe, anytime I can die. You don't feel worried, When you look at the background, you feel safe. Now you are 30 years old. Within 30 years, I have done many times, good thing. I have kept the precept, I have meditated, I have a metta. So if you think about that, you can contemplate about that. And you really feel about this, you have whatever you had done in the past, you are not worried so much. Or tomorrow also don't die, also I don't mind, So you feel safe, And also, already you have sent metta and you have been supporting your family with metta, in your society with metta. So when you think about that, tomorrow what will happen? If tomorrow I sick, you think about that, who will take care of you? You will search about that. Because I just know you have done a good thing to your family or your society, to the other people, sure they will help me. So you have confidence mind, you don't have worry mind. So you don't feel insecure because you believe yourself and you believe for others. If you don't believe what yourself, you will not trust anybody. There is related about that. So the cause and effect are not only in the past life. The present moment also very important. How you communicate with people. So that will be effect will arise in this future when you are getting old. Or tomorrow from work until we get a nearly die moment. People will support or not at present moment, how you do it. Understand? Not only that this present will support us again in the future life, rebirth again. So good rebirth we want, we train good things, So everybody want a good life. Nobody wants suffering life, right? Suffering life. So we know that, I will keep the precept, I will do good thing, meditate, with metta. Sure, slowly you feel safe. Nearly die moment will support the image will be good. Then you can reborn to the good place, In this way we believe that. And so many attachment, angry and unhappy, good, unwholesome. Sure, definitely you will see bad image. So you know that, I might not be a good place, If once you get an animal or lower place, very difficult to come back to the human life. Very difficult to go back to the good life. Because, already the secret knew how they did that, in this way. So we try our best to do, understand and practice the cause and effect, to train everything. Whatever we do that, what will happen if I do that? I speak to the other people, good or bad, roughly we understand with anger or with metta. We understand about that ourselves. After that, what will happen? If I do that, a speech like this, we'll get quarrel. Where we may understand within each other. That is contemplating. So before we associate with people, the mind had to be very careful. Think properly with good intention to yourself. And yourself also important. Don't bring yourself. Sometimes you like to bring yourself. Why I'm like this, why I'm not good. Only depression people like to do that. Okay, so don't bring yourself. Okay, I try my best. Okay, so in this way you try to think always positive. Thinking and positive thinking. If you do that all the time, so you like to speak positive to the other people, nice to the people, nice speech to the people there in the society, because everybody love you, okay? Because you don't like to tell about that, okay? And also action also important, The action also trying to be kind to the others and trying to love to yourself, okay? The action of violence is no good. So how you should take care? With the Dharma movement or the Dharma with metta, So whatever you move, even we move also, alone is very good to contemplate about Dharma, So when I have time from our experience, when I got time, I most of the time I stay alone, So that's what I do. So I want to go prepare the food also. We send metta to the other people, for other meditators. And then also I love myself to take care of our mind to be a good. So when you are alone, you are more careful do with metta or do with any good things. Sometimes not only just metta, break down the food and the particles, contemplating about, realizing about Vipassana. So in this way, not only just Vipassana, everything is impermanence. And that always can contemplate, not only just sitting meditation, Whatever you do, all you can practice everywhere, After talking to the people, also the same. So you can do that Vipassana. Then slowly, we feel more happy, and you feel more, also equanimity also parallel. The equanimity is very, very good for us to learn also. Because we don't know how to be equanimity, the mind always run to love, so much love and so much attachment, Sometimes hatred, angry, and too much, In this way, imbalanced mind, So when you know how to make it Vipassana, and then mainly who practice Vipassana, the kind of people easily can feel more equanimity slowly, because you see the nature, the nature always come and go, nothing special. After that, cannot hold it, cannot hold really. There's every moment, wherever you contact, will see only breaking down. So from that, many times, the more you see, then you can, in the mind that, I can't hold it anything, I can't hold it anything. Happen like this. Now it's beautiful flower, okay? After for a while, sure, tomorrow pattern will drop again, So we slowly will think that what will happen. Understand that? Why? Because now we are contemplating. The effect is understand that what will happen, we understand slowly for the future, So in this way, we try to learn more, then slowly. In that community, we have so many Dhamma friends and brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, also in the society. And sometimes we cannot claim that it is my community, my student, always must be with me, always they must support me, always must follow me, they should not go and learn from the others. Cannot do that, also suffering. And we think about that. How can you control? That's why I did explain that. Sometimes they are happy if they stay with you, okay. But sometimes the next day they want to change. Also, what happened? There is nature, Nature. So we have to accept this, That's why if you know how to take care of your mind, the kind of condition arise, you don't feel swallow, pain, limitation, okay, there is nature, So in the end, what we should do? I must take care of myself. In the end, I can be alone, all can separate, There is also contemplating. So always we contemplate is that. So in the end, really have to separate. Everybody will die, everybody will depart from even your family or from society, and they are all okay. In the end, my thinking is correct. Everyone will die. Everyone will depart. Everyone will disappear. Come and go. In this way. So after that, we get more equanimity feeling, and you can accept any condition it cause. Of course, if you are not yet anagan or arhan, sometimes you have attachment also to your student. You want to be together like this, Once you understand about really contemplating the deeper insight, understanding it rise, you can accept it slowly, without hatred, without angry. Why like that? Without complaining. Sure, you will be okay. Sometimes, and people might blame you or scold you or the kind of, look down on you. Sure, will happen sometimes, If you can do good thing until the perfect, that's okay. People will praise you. So what you want, just now I did mention that, Loka Dhamma. So what you want cannot reach, and your family can bring, your teacher also can bring, and your friend all can bring. You are okay, they will support. So you are not okay condition, getting poor, people don't want to associate with you. Slowly you will depart. That is very common things, in the society. We think we are young, we could see that, in our family, how you business go. There is a nature also. So slowly, and you don't feel much preparation. Because you prepare already in your mind. Sometimes can happen like this. So in this way, when people bring, okay, don't get angry, don't get upset. Dear, why last night I treat them very good, they are okay. Now I can't do it, they are not good to me. If you think that, also suffering in you, okay? So you just try to understand that there is the nature, the whole thing will change, everything will change, in and out, comes and go, cannot be a permanence. Or the Buddha already told us that everything are impermanence, except Nibbana. That's way. So we trying to accept it. Anything happen, good or bad. Even you get a good condition, also cannot be a proud, okay? Cannot be a proud and cannot look down to the other people, control your speech, thought and action. Sometimes, we have money, we have a good education, I know more than other people. That's also a problem. When you think, I know everything, it's a problem, There's a start to get ego, So when you get an ego, you think about yourself very high, automatically you will think other is lower than you, like this. So very dangerous. And then we had to contemplate that. For me, also the same. We teach meditation not because we are perfect, not because we know many things. We don't know many things, we don't know. We need to learn a lot of things. So all over the world, people are so perfect, So many people, high education, you see scientists, so many scientists can do many things. We don't know many things about science, And also many things we don't know, a lot of things. We know one thing, okay, just small part, Anyway, people are many good person, very high person around in the all over the world we can see. When you see what people are highest than us, why we have to be proud, Shameful to be proud, Understand? So I just want to make it balance, I want this what we train. So wherever I go, I see people, I respect. Even they are not bhikkhu or sayalay, I still respect human and friendship, Because of Dhamma knowledge, I know a little bit. People might study more than me, and also they know many things in background as a whatever I don't know. So we still need to respect each other. Because I'm a meditation teacher, I'm a teacher, I know everything, you must follow everything, also not correct. We still need to learn from the people, each other. That's only our ego maybe slowly can reduce, slowly can let go. So we associate with many people, we learn a lot of things, in Asia, Myanmar culture, Singapore, Malaysian culture, sometimes can be different, and Japanese and Korean, China, in different ways, different in the Europe, the Switzerland, England, America, so different part of the world, different part of people, So when we associate, we really respectfully associate to them. Why? Because they want to learn Dhamma. Only good people want to learn. Good people only want to practice meditation, not easy. Not the easy thing. And so in their heart, they want to meditate, they want to come for the meditation retreat, even for a few days. I felt very happy. I already admire them, although I didn't speak out, in my heart. I felt even Mahayana, Bhikkhunis, many. We are different, different nation and also different culture, we can see them. But I respect to them, I don't mind my background and what is there, the different in our Theravada or Mahayana. I don't separate. So people also confused. Why is Sayalay Dipankara go everywhere? She associates everybody, even Muslim or whatever Christian. Some people misunderstood to me, But I don't mind. I feel, I respect everybody. Whoever has kind heart, understand, they want to practice on the Dhamma, good people, So, and that's why wherever I go, I feel, I like my family. This is truly from my heart. Not only 1 or 2 days of teaching, I have been teaching meditation more than 30 years. This is from my heart, not because I'm proud or whatever. I just share, More than 30 years, associate different countries. Today, this country. The next day, I move another country. When I arrived in Japan, I felt that Japanese culture and Japanese food and Japanese, all the Mediterranean, I like my family. Europe, the same. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Indonesia, Australia, very, very kind, So that I don't feel any mistake, misunderstanding to anyone. That is from my heart, I don't feel negative to anyone until now, over 30 years, no one, Or I feel it, although they don't follow the rules, also, okay, I might scold sometimes, anyway, I'm not happy because I think for other meditators, but I don't click in my heart for a long time, they are not good person or they don't follow, I didn't click. Because I myself also not perfect, So how can I say that the person is not good, As a teacher, the duty, but I need to explain, then I will explain to them. But not because of hatred, no. So that's why everywhere I go, I'm happy. I'm happy with all the meditators, all of my family, So when this happened, I also send metta every day to them to get free from suffering, not to get COVID-19, So always I send metta to them, to all of you. So that is from my heart. So I see all of you are always so happy, So never feel about negative and then looking down to the people or that. Although they cannot get concentration, doesn't matter. I will try my best to explain. How many years? Never mind, I did that way. So that's why I just want to explain to all of you. Make a happy feeling. Don't get upset or don't be unhappy. Every day must be happy. Be thinking positive. Speaking positive, action with positive to yourself and to the others. So then slowly, we don't know what is the suffering. We will accept, okay. Okay. Sometimes too much comfortable, everything comfortable, you don't know what is suffering, You don't know how to overcome about that. And you don't have experience, very difficult, Somewhere we need to, something difficult thing coming, I will try my best how to be overcome. Then only your life will get more. Can see how much you have patience, how much you have effort. Without that, always sleep and comfortable, then the wisdom not really grow. So the difficulty come, don't complain, don't blame, okay? Accept it with peaceful mind. Then learn how I should overcome. If you can't handle yourself, you try to ask in your friend, in your teacher. Don't need to be ashamed, So learn always humble. And then you will get more and more wisdom and your life will be much better. So the business also saying, don't think that I can do myself, I don't want to ask, and you might be ashamed sometimes. Cannot. You need to learn everything. So we see everybody, what I don't know, this thing, I will learn. Their culture, everything I learn, So that's why in our center, we're not engineer. We can beat the kuti or this, and we can cook sometimes, not perfect food, okay, but anyway, we can stay okay, can eat, So in this way, we learn many things from different people, So trying to be humble and trying to be happy to learn from each other, okay? Then also trying to learn how to let go of our suffering. I just want to explain today, trying to learn how to let go of our suffering. Then only when you get happy and peaceful. So when you get a peaceful, business loss, never mind. We try again. When we come, also nothing, We come to human, nothing with us, So try, every day try. Don't bring yourself, okay? Then only slowly you will feel every day happy feeling, the happiness in your mind, and you don't feel that life is suffering. And then you will go with peacefully, we're happy, every day we're positive. Then slowly, all times right, I had to go in this way. Then you will very, very peaceful. So I want you to try like this, okay? Sorry about long talk. Thank you very much. And please take care, everyone, okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.